Hello, and today I'll be doing a tutorial on Adobe DreamWeaver CS4. Now, I'll just be doing a basic introduction for you beginners who haven't known much about DreamWeaver. So here I've got the main screen that pops up when you first open DreamWeaver. Now, there's a couple of lists. You can create new HTML documents, all that. I usually start off with the DreamWeaver site, but that's your personal preference. That'll start with making a new file in your computer. Now, if you already have a file, you can open up it from here, or if you have it on the local files, you can open it from here. So, I've just got a basic page right here. See, I've got a header, a main content, a sidebar, and a footer down here, and then the background around here. Now, you can make this really easy just by clicking File New, and then there's a list of things you can do, but I start off with a blank page, HTML, and it gives you a list of all these different templates you can start off with. I usually do a fixed with a header, sidebar, but if you don't have that, you can just do whatever you want. Alright, so, and then just click create from back there. And it'll start you off with the lorem ipsum, or however you say that. And you can just edit it. Like, edit, yeah. And it's really easy. It's not that hard. Now, if you want to connect your DreamWeaver to an FTP like FileZilla, it can be a bit more confusing. But overall, it's not that hard. You can make a new page, right-click, new file, and it's just .html. And you can go to that. It'll start off with a blank page. Just copy-paste everything. That's what I do, and you can just edit. Whoops. Split. There we go. Now, it'll start off with that, but you can just edit it to whatever you want. I do this because I don't really want to have to change the sidebar or the footer every time. So that's just what I do. Now up here, I've got the classic view, but you can change that. Default is designer. See, it looks like that. And what was right over here is now moved to there. It's a bit easier. I just like the classic. I don't know why. And below here you have the properties tab, and you can edit it with CSS or HTML. In paragraph, heading. Headings are, well, for example, this is a heading 1, which is an H1 tag around it, and this is a H2. There's a paragraph. It starts off with a P tag right there, and H2, H1. It's pretty easy. Not much. Again, it's pretty simple. Over here you have different CSS stuff. Now you'll see in the CSS code that DreamWeaver will automatically put little descriptions about what each of the pieces of code do. For example, right here is the color of the background, which is right here, I think. No, that's container. You can see what you're editing, clicking that, and that'll just edit the color right there. Just put 0, and that'll edit it. Yeah, once again, it's not that hard. You can edit each individual color. It's better to use web safe colors. It's just a lot easier. You can do that by typing in a sharp and a number sign and just selecting from here swatches, and it'll give you a 3-digit hex code, which is web safe. And you don't have to mess around with different hex codes if you don't know them. So it's a lot easier. Just delete the sharp sign and the numbers, and then just type in a number, or a sharp sign as some people call it, and just select a different color. And then to refresh it, you can click in the base, and that looks really bad, but it's just an example. Alright, and up here you have tabs, different pages, which is also right here. You can open it. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have for right now. You can look at part 2 if I do make one, if I get around to it. But thanks for watching.